How's everybody doing? My good friend, are you in, Ken? Are you in? Let me know. Today's Sunday right here in Esteli, Nicaragua. Everything is pretty quiet. Traffic, all you see is taxi drivers, so there's not much going on. But we here. You know, these are individuals that they think differently. They're here working. They're contractors. They're really good people that we're learning a lot from them when it comes to screen printing the boxes. Awesome, Ken, awesome. As you can see, we got total 5 people and 6 with me. I'm not doing much of the hand work, but I'm here. So we're working on Sunday, getting Second Amendment and more Tabanero boxes ready to ship this month to Tampa. We want to do a shipment to Tampa. It's going to bring Second Amendment. It's going to bring another customer from Miami, and the remnants of Tampa Tabanero boxes that they were not ready when we shipped the other 7,000. So we're working on Sundays, and I'm gonna basically start my day with a Connecticut Robusto. These are my good friend Ken Gold favorite, and it's my beginning of the day cigar. We got inventory from Tampa on cigars again recently, and they count the warehouse and they count the store. And it has freed my mind because it has given me a lot of room to keep working on boxes. I realized that we are at 415,000 cigars, almost 416,000, the 340 at the warehouse plus what we have in the store. So we are good. We are good for this year, next year, so I can concentrate on the box shop. To get here, it has took me in the cigar industry, have took me 15 years, and basically to become the person who I am right now. Really, when I look back, I can't remember my achievements. I don't keep count of my achievements. I don't keep count of my achievements, or I don't know how much money I have made. I don't know. I don't keep count of that. What I do know is the person that I have become during those 15 years to keep going, to keep improvising, to keep doing better. That's what I always have in my mind. Who do I have become to get here, So, so with that being said, I want to go over what is happening right now in my head, because we started this box shop in January. And unconscious, your mind tricks you, because your mind says, well, to get here where I am right now, it took you 15 years. How long is it going to take you with a box shop? How long is it going to take you to the box shop to be something similar where you're at with Tabanero Cigars, with Maceda Cigars? It's going to take me another 15 years. So you go, wow, you know, how I design things to to keep consistency, to be steady and hold 15 years to get with the box shop where I am with Tabanero. But it doesn't work like that because you forget who you became to get here, how much you have learned, how much you have grown as a leader to guide people, to find the right people that come here on Sunday and work. Because one of the things that I have experienced that to become successful, you have to attract the right people. That's the only way. You can't do it by yourself. To be successful and sustain it, maintain it, you need to find the right people. And to find the right people, you got to become a good leader. So you got to become a good leader to be successful, you know. And always keep in mind that success is not something that you look for. Success is something that you attract. The only way for people to come and attract good people to work with you, you need to attract them. You need to attract them by the way you are, how you treat them, you know, the way you project yourself. That's the only way you attract the right people. So again, I'm in Esteli, Nicaragua. We moved here a month and a half ago, and people are still having a hard time knowing that I moved down here. Yes, I moved down here with my wife and the 2 kids. My older kid has stayed in the U.S. He's 22, but I moved down here with my family. It sounds crazy. It is crazy. It's getting out of your comfort zone, moving from the first world, United States, moving down here. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. It's not the same going on vacation to the Caribbean and going, wow, you know, I love it. I will move down here. Yeah, you will move down there on a vacation mode, but for how long are you going to be on vacation? For how long are you going to be in vacation? Are you going to be in vacation an entire year? If you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone that has always been moving, you're not going to be steady just in vacation mode for a whole year. So I moved down here to work, and there is a big difference of just coming here for 10 days. That in your mind, being conscious that you're going to be living down here. That is getting out of your comfort zone. That is getting out of your comfort zone. But I think that that is making me a different person. Making me a different person. I'm going to have a broader view of the business, of the world. And this is the place of birth of cigars. Don't mistaking about Cuba or Dominican Republic, Nicaragua. It is the new world when it comes to cigar. And if this is your passion, if this is what gives purpose to your life, and you are planning to serve more people, serve a lot more people, you need to be down here. You need to be down here. So going back of how long it took me to get here, it looks like it's not going to be the same with the box shop. It's not going to be the same with the box shop, because I remember when I started Tabanero Cigars, it was with $4,000. $4,000, that was the leftovers of a bachelor that I was doing on human science. The $54,000 loan, it had a remaining of $4,000 they were given to me, and that's how I started Tabanero Cigars. And I borrowed from my tenant, the guy who I used to rent the commercial building that I had for a restaurant in Puerto. I borrowed from him four times every 6 months, $5,000. So total, I started my business with $24,000. And then I pay the guy back. This time, I brought my money. I started a business. And I can show you a little bit around. That's the production line right there. It has the gluers on the top with air, so they can use glue pens to glue the boxes. They put it on the conveyor, and the conveyor moves the boxes to the end of the line. So when they get to the end of the line, they're already dry. And someone down there will put the hinges. First, internal frames, and then they will put hinges. These are the internal frames. And then they would do hinges. After hinges, we do a clear coat, and then these good people come and do the screen printing. They do the screen printing. I don't have it full time because we don't have that of a bigger production yet. And then here we have the laser machine that does all the cutting. They're cleaning it right now. And that same size machine is coming over here. It's coming over here. So it will be two machines. One machine can cut 20,000 boxes a month. One machine can cut 20,000, I would say an average of 20,000 boxes a month. We haven't put it to the test yet, but the numbers show that it's gonna be about 20,000 boxes a month. So two machines, it will be 40,000 cigars, boxes a month. And the line is designed the assembly line is designed for two people, one here and then the other one here. So this person should assemble 250 bottoms, and the guy in front of it 250 tops, and the same here. So the assembly line can hold 8 people. 8 people at a minimum of 250 bottoms, they can assemble 1,000 boxes a day. 1,000 boxes a day, 8 people. We haven't get there yet. We've been having only 2 people assembling. And there was a lady that she was pretty good, and she got to 330 bottom and 330 tops. Whatever she was doing, she would get to 330. So you can do a lot more than 250 bottoms a day with the right people, attracting the right people. So who knows, we will be surprised how much output of boxes we can do in such a small space. This is the second floor, and then the first floor, it's where we do all the cutting, sanding, and painting. So the material comes here ready to be cut by the machine and assembled by my guys. When the machine finished cutting, these are the pieces, and that's how we assemble the boxes. This is new technology for Esteli. It's a lot faster than the regular boxes that you see. It's not the typical cigar box. It's something new, it's a new option. But I have good news because a huge company, a big company, already visited the shop. They were mind-blowing with the amount of technology. They saw the guys in assembly and they said, wow, these people got the right equipment, the right system to do the new boxes for the industry. So they visit twice. I'm not gonna mention names, that will be later on. They visit twice and they give us 6 boxes that we need to do samples. And if I'm not mistaken, those boxes, that is small order. The small order is 3,000 to 7,000 boxes a month. You know, in my mind, how long I thought it would take for me to find something like that. After I started the box shop, I thought it would happen in 5 years, but I was completely mistaken. The person that I became today, because of my past, because of my journey, my trajectory in business, has allowed me to design this place after doing it 7 years in Tampa, and always dreaming the day I have the money and the space to do a real box shop, I'm gonna do it this way. It was already designed in my head. So the person that I have became allowing me to do this, and I believe that's why I attracted such a big company. And there's no doubt that when we make those boxes for this company and they're completely satisfied, they already have a line, a second brand to give it to us. Who knows if with that second brand, one machine is already booked for this company. So the second machine will keep doing small orders for my friends, my clients, and even myself. So my wife, my family, some of my friends, they believe I can look into the future. I guess it's something that I have developed in business, always to look around the corner. And I already ordered the second machine beginning of this year because I knew from the beginning that one machine was going to be for a big company. I already ordered that second machine. I also ordered a Galvo, which is a different laser machine that can print real quick. I also already installed the electrical backup system. So none of the laser machines, you know, the really important machines in here, they will have to stop working because of electricity. Electricity is a big deal here. It's not that it goes away for a whole day or 2 days, but it blinks a lot. It's always giving you issues. It goes out for 20 minutes, it goes out for an hour, and everybody has to stop because there's no electricity. In here, we don't have that problem. We don't have the problem. And on top of that, I don't know if you can see from here, I bought my own pole with my own transformer. So I got my own transformer, my own pole. It's private. That's just power for me, and it gives me 124 volt on each line the whole day. You start any equipment in here, and you don't see the lights go down or anything. Nothing move. It cost me $10,000, but I got my own pole and transformer, and it feels really good. It feels really good because it's non-stop. I got really clean power, and that allows to work and not worry about power. And when the power goes out, the battery backup, it will last a day and a half, if I'm not mistaken. So we're good. We're really, really good. Now, someone can believe that I have a crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball. I have become a different individual since I started in this cigar industry, and I have dreamed a lot how to do things right before I do it, right before I see it in actual, you know, in reality. I have designed it in my mind many times. That's why when I landed in Nicaragua, I knew everything where it was going to go. I started working. I had a few mistakes. The exhaust fan for the paint booth, it wasn't strong enough. Well, you know, I went and ordered a new one that is gonna suck everything because I was really never had a paint booth in my life. So that's things that you need to learn. And I have to do a lot of research to find the right weights, but those things are fixing it. The crane that moved things from the bottom to the top, the wheels were not set in the right place, so it broke a little bit the wire. So now I'm dealing with that. But it's not big. It's really small things. It's really small things that I'm working on it, and it will make a better shop. And perfection is an illusion, but it keeps us motivated to do better and better and better. I don't think we will ever be perfect, but it keeps me motivated to keep doing better and better. I am working. I need to find out what to do with the leftovers of plywood. I feel bad. It's not that much, but I feel bad just dump it in the landfill. You know, give it to the garbage and just put it in the landfill. You can burn it because it's plywood. It's not good for the ambience to burn plywood. So I'm trying not to give it to the guy who does their local tortillas, because I don't think that will be a good idea, because they'll be burning that to make tortillas, but they can, you know, people can get sick around it, I believe. So I need to find a way to hot press it, you know, to grind it really fine, hot press it, and do ashtrays, do something that we can utilize it. Then you can utilize it for the next 20 years and it doesn't break and it works as an ashtray. So if anybody has any idea how to hot press shredded plywood, please let me know so we can start making some ashtrays and give it away or sell it for $1 at least. We've been making small ashtrays with the leftovers, but we got more leftovers, you know, when we are finished. And even that we are designing things to have minimum leftovers, you still got a lot. This is from 3 orders. This is from, I think this is from 1,000 boxes. And in here, we had a miscalculation and we had too much left. But that, I'm gonna utilize it. But what you are supposed to is to be left with four sizes like this. Okay, we need to figure out how to grind that and utilize it. With the size that we have left, we've been doing, I'll show you, let me go in. Oh, right here, there's one right here. We've been doing ashtrays. We've been doing this ashtrays with the little pieces. Well, what else can we do with the grind plywood? How can we shred it? How can we grind plywood and hot press, do a mold, hot press mold, to be able to use the grind plywood. I want minimal leftovers. I want to come to this country, provide work, provide a great service to my customers. But you know, I believe that every time I go to a place and I leave, I want to leave it in a better place than when I came. So that's the mindset here. I don't want to be costing, and even with the electricity, I know for sure that when we buy this building, because I want to buy this building, and I know this building in the future is not going to be enough, but I want to keep this building because it's a lot easier for employees to come work here. It's really close. But when we're ready, David, how are you, brother? How you doing? But when we build the new building, and this one too, because we already have the system, we can fill the whole roof with solar panels. So also I would like to become independent of power. I would like to generate my own power that I'm making cigar boxes. So the more we can be sufficient, we can be independent, I will always work on it. So if you have any ideas how to compress that plywood, let me know. If you have anybody that needs boxes for their wine, their whiskey, their bourbon, and they want a reliable company, they can do the boxes, ship it to the US, count on me, because besides really good cigars, we're doing really good cigar boxes too. Sometimes I'm at home here at the apartment in Santa Marta Residencial, and the power goes out, and I was ready to take a shower and shave. And when the power goes out, if the street water is not strong enough, the pump doesn't work, so it doesn't pump water to the second floor for you to take a shower. So it's a challenge. I'm growing being out of my comfort zone. We were able to get a window intake fan, and I installed it a few days ago. I ordered from Amazon. It went to the freight forward company that we use. They charge us $2.50 per pound if it's going to be in a ship, or $7 a pound if it's going to be airplane, depending how fast you want things to get here. And it's a pretty good service. So I got my window unit, put them in, and I've seen it many times in Florida, but I never felt that they work pretty good. So temperature has been going down in Esteli a few days ago, so it's bringing a nice breeze from the outside, inside of the apartment. And last night was the first time that I was able to sit down and watch a movie with the family. Because prior to that, every time I sit there and it was just the fan, I was cooking. I'm pretty hairy, and we couldn't find leathers, and not leathers or leather-let furniture. We had to buy the fabric. God, it's so hot. And I can't. I started watching the movie and I have to go up, take a shower. My room and the kids' room, they already have the AC on, cooling the room, and I just go to bed. I just go to bed because I can handle it. So those are the things that I really miss. I really miss from my amazing country, Definitely we live in the first world, no doubt. In here, the power doesn't go out in the shop because of the system that I installed, because of that great system. 5 batteries and the 2 EG inverters. You not even feel when the power goes out here. The internet doesn't go out. I did the same thing with one APC battery for the TV and the internet at the house. But everything else doesn't work when the power goes out. And it goes out again for 20 minutes, for an hour, sometimes for 2 minutes. But it's pretty inconvenient, so I'm ordering a system. I'm ordering a system for the home that we're moving now. I'm ordering a system that is able to power the whole house for a day in case the power goes out, and that way I don't miss as much my home in the U.S. I even have a system in my home in the U.S. So we don't really feel when the power goes out in the kitchen, the light in my master bedroom. We don't feel when the power goes out because I have a system in there too. I've been learning a lot about alternative energy. It's something that it always motivates me. So sometimes I'm here and I'm jealous that I have the system here, but I don't have it at the apartment. But we're moving out of the apartment pretty soon, so I'm not going to install it there. I'm going to order to install at the new home that I'm moving, and that is amazing because from that new house, I'm in a top of a hill and I can see Esteli. I have a beautiful view on the front and also on the back. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. And you guys are going to enjoy it too because someday life, we will do it from there. There's 6 people total with me, 7 people total with me working on Sunday. We have the painter at the bottom and we have the guys here screen printing. They are subcontractors, that's why they work on Sunday, Saturday, midnight, doesn't matter. There's always hustlers here in Esteli that they don't care what time it is or what day of the week. And I have learned to attract that kind of people because I'm one of them. And because I'm one of them, that I don't care if it's Sunday, Saturday, whatever. I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't mind, I don't care. I don't know what time it is, I don't want to know it. That mentality has made me who I am today and allowed me to attract people like me. Let me show you the bottom. See if we don't get disconnected. Sanding station with dust collector, plywood, routers, miter saw to cut the inside frames, the table saw to cut pieces to the size so it can fit the machine, and then the paint booth. Racks so we can dry as much wood as we can. A little warehouse with locks. Outside area, bathrooms, up. These 2 walls, they didn't have really good review, but so far they're working pretty good. They work for me. Two beautiful, huge doors or windows that you even can see the mountains all the way in the back. Production line. Laser machine room. The second machine is coming here in December. a little kitchen area with microwave so they can warm up their lunch. Small refrigerator. And hopefully pretty soon we will find someone that will do the cleaning and also cook a little bit. Like some days surprise them with breakfast. Some Fridays that we did a pretty good job. Do some hot dogs or sandwiches. This is the office. The office has air conditioning, which is really, really needed. Like a lunch break area. And again, the mountains back there. I'm surrounded by hills and I love it. And I love it. So again, guys, really big news, really big news. We have one of the biggest factory right here in Esteli, Nicaragua. And you know, I don't like to exaggerate. One of the biggest factory has visited the shop twice, and for sure, we're gonna start doing boxes for them. When it's already solid, when it's already happening, I will share with you guys. For now, I just want you to keep that good energy, that pretty soon we're gonna be servicing a huge factory down here in Esteli. Guys, thank you very much. My name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Have an amazing Sunday, and I'll see you guys next Sunday.